Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tomisi Onipede and this is another episode of my vlog. Thank you so much to everyone who's been watching, commenting, sharing, and of course subscribing. Thank you so much. If you can subscribe 10 times, please subscribe. Thank you. Okay, so this edition is my anniversary edition and it's inspired by one of my friends. So about 2 days ago, before this shoot was my anniversary, 3 years anniversary actually. And so a friend of mine just buzzed and said, I'm coming to do master class. So I'm like, master class for what? I was like, I want to learn all the things you've learned in your 3 years while I'm still single. So shout out to Debs. She's the one that inspired this particular topic. And she was talking about friendship, what keeps the relationship really going, and basically what I've learned in 3 years. Before that conversation, I'm not sure I've paid attention or written down major things that I've learned, but I know I've learned quite a few things. And I had a conversation with her about friendship, about sometimes when you don't feel connected to your partner and stuff like that. So we just had that conversation, so I wanted to share it with you. First, she talked about friendship, like I said, and she was like, oh, why do they say you should marry your friend? Is it because so that you can gist a lot or what? And in my head, what I thought of was, really in marriage, people who are married already know that you will experience a time where you're just not feeling loved, or maybe you're just not feeling the vibe. But if you have a friendship going, when your partner is somebody you find it easy to talk to, relate with, somebody you're just good, other than the romantic aspect of your relationship, you're just good like paddy, like buddies, and it will help in your communication, it will help in how you both treat each other. Of course, I have seen a marriage that I know very closely that they are not really friends. They were not really friends before they dated and everything. And the marriage is like 10 years now. And even till today, she will say, my husband and I, we don't really talk. But if you really want a relationship that is friendship, oriented, I would say that there are factors that can help that. I would say maybe, for instance, be interested in the things that the person is interested in. For example, maybe their job or their work, things that they do, things that they fancy, things that they like. Be sincerely interested. You may not really like it. My husband doesn't like football, so I haven't had the issue of maybe liking football because he doesn't like it or because he does like it. But I've been interested in his work and he has been interested in my work as well. So we kind of give each other that moral support when it comes to our work, and we have things to talk about. Then my husband is someone who also likes to serve God. I marry somebody who is service oriented, especially to God. And if I want to really scatter everything, is when I'll say you should not, or be grumpy because he's busy serving, maybe in church or serving my pastor. My husband is basically very, very service oriented, and he has, that's his own values, really. So I have been someone who has supported his drive for God. So then when it comes to friendship, actually helps you communicate, really. It does help you communicate. If you're not really friends, I don't know how they do it, but I believe it helps your communication. And then friendship also keeps you going, that there are times when, like I said earlier, you may not be feeling the vibe, but you know that, oh, this person is my body, whatever happens, we're good. You have that at the back of your mind. There might be times that they are even attracted to someone else, or even you are distracted by something. But this background information you have, that this person and I, the two of us, have reached the agreement that we're always going to be doing each other good, no matter what. It will help you and guide you in such times, because I can honestly tell you that it is not always very romantic, it's not always very romantic. And women, we can get turned off by the slightest of things and stuff like that. But if you have a friendship going, it will keep you in those times. A silent treatment, maybe silent treatment because you are angry about something. I think I used to okay, when we first got married, I used to be angry and scream about almost everything. But after a while, I started keeping quiet. Not because I want to sweep issues under the carpet, no. But I have noticed that when it comes to dealing, especially with my own husband, he is not the kind of person you want to really shout with. Just give silent treatment. It works for me. Basically, he's here watching me do this video, so he knows. So I do silent treatment for him, but it doesn't go that long. It doesn't go that long. Then there are some things that in my own 3 years I've learned also that he doesn't like. How would I put it? He doesn't actually like me being quiet. Like I just mute, or let me call. He doesn't fancy when I say, oh, I just want a me time. I just want to be alone. Okay, so while we're still single, we had this family situation where my parents were separated for some time. I had to live with some friends, family friends, and I was used to having a me time. He also didn't have. There was an ample years in his life where he wasn't with his family, his immediate family, his mom, dad, sisters, and stuff. So he had that lone time, but different situations or same situation can bring out different things in different people. My own period of not being with my family made me learn how to be on my own. I want my space. But my husband's own, it's a clingy that came out of it. Yes, he became really clingy. And so it's off for me. I'm not a very clingy person. But he is very clingy. So you have to understand that certain situations that may look alike may not bring the same thing out of different people. So you have to understand that, because we have different backgrounds and how we react or perceive those situations. Moving on. Don't come for me, but I will say this. Marriage is overrated. Especially in this African setting. By the time you are in your mid-20s to 30s to early 30s, your parents are on your neck. Even people who are not your parents, they're already asking you jam question, when are you getting married, And I have a friend who is like, she got married at about 40 years. She was 40. Like when we searched, like, and I knew her way back. She was very, very unhappy about it. Oh, I'm 36. I'm not married yet. I'm 37. As we go in the age at that time, I'll just be like, hey, sis, this will happen. So now that she's married, glory to God, we saw and had a talk. Say, marriage is work. I'm like, Shebi, you were the same person that was crying for it. Enjoy it. Say, I'm enjoying it. I have a good guy, fantastic. But we are just rushing for it because the society has made us feel like, oh, after school, the next thing is marriage. After this, and they have created a timetable for us. But men, while you are still single, enjoy while it lasts. Spend the time to understand yourself. Anytime you get into it, it's still your time. You will still enjoy it. You will still have your experience. Everything. You will still give birth. By God's grace and God's will. It doesn't matter. I know that people will say, it's because you're already there. That's why you're saying it. No. Because it will take me to my next point, which is the decision of who to marry is more important than the marriage itself, living in marriage. Because at the end of the day, if you choose a wrong person, living a marital life with that person is going to be more frustrating than anything else. So you may want to really, really, really calm down, let the pressure out. Anybody that is giving you pressure, shut them out. I'm telling you, whoever the person is, shut them out. Because at the end of the day, they will not be there with you. And when they are not there with you, if you by any means complain, they say, I'm managing, no. That's what they tell you. They'll tell you to manage it. So it's overrated with the rush. Everybody's time and everybody's marriage is peculiar, and you will experience the experience anytime you enter it. I entered mine in my early 30s, and God has been faithful. In our very first year, we used to fight. Jesus. Oh no, we used to fight. And this will take me to my next point, to be that when you are quarreling, don't say the things that you wish you did not say. So that after you will say sorry, really, but you will really wish you didn't say them. Or don't fight like you can never come back again. Because I've seen very worse situations and they come back. Some I've not seen, some I've heard, but they come back very, very worse, very terrible situation that you tell the person, kilo shempe, they malolin, but somehow they come back. So when you are quarreling, it's better not to get angry. Yoruba will say that's what Yoruba says. But in that fight, just try not to say, because you don't know what will happen. You may have to really come back together. Next point will be, where's my notes? Then, yeah, I said that. Then covering your spouse. The truth is, there will be some things that you'll be so angry about, you want to share with somebody, you want to share with your family, maybe your friends and everything. It's not very good when you typically expose your spouse's weakness to the outside. The outside being your friend, your family. You may not want to do it, because as much as you will forgive his weakness, especially if you now know that he's working on his weakness to be better, your family would not quickly know that he's getting better. They will be dragging him for the weakness that you have told them he has, and even your friends. So you will need to cover him or her. There's no point exposing yourself. It's a team. As much as you have been joined, is a partnership. So you have to see it that way. What else? So then I said I was going to say this one. If Philippians 4 verse 6 is a human being, like is a physical human being, it would have been my husband. He's never worried for anything. I used to be very frustrated, like worry me to buy, like something that is getting me so agitated, anxious, I'm moody, I'm cranky about it. My husband is just looking at it like kilo chile. And I'll be like, so there was a time a friend of mine was around. He came back, he had a lot of challenges at his work, and he had called me on the phone and this had happened. So I was with my friend and she knew. So when he just came back, I said, this happened, where's my food? I want to shower and sleep. My friend was like, I said, that's how it is. He doesn't worry about anything. So if there is anything I have learned and I'm working on myself to be like, is to be like my husband in that area. He doesn't worry for anything. And of course, somehow God has always come true for him about this. He's watching me as I'm doing this video. That's why I'm laughing. So basically, that's my anniversary episode of my vlog. Thank you for watching. Please watch, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. I don't have a monopoly of knowledge. I don't have a monopoly of... You can have a differing opinion, of course. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. And I'll be back in my next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.